Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. And NASCAR had to quickly try to put the fire out on this one. So, one of their Cup Series driver, Noah Gragson, was suspended from his motor club for liking a George Floyd meme. I'm not going to share that meme, but basically, it was a play on Little Mermaid, and it was George Floyd's cutout face on a crab, and it was saying under the knee. Foul, right? Like, whatever stance you have on the whole situation, that's your opinion. But I mean, at the end of the day, a man lost his life that we all saw on camera, and whether it was protests, riots, everything, the country was really divided. It really became a polarizing situation. But at the end of the day, this man died, and it's not funny. We're in this society now that, we want to make jokes and make memes about someone dying, publicly in the manner he did. Not cool. Whether you agree, whether you think, the cops were justified or not, whatever it is, like, it's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to talk about the political aspects of it and whatnot, and your opposing viewpoints on the whole situation, I mean, it's freedom of speech. I understand that, and it's cool, open for discussion, right? But and what's also funny too is, like, not funny, but just kind of like, Noah got called out. I'll get into that in a second. But I mean, also there was like this meme had like 70,000 plus likes on it, so clearly a lot of people found it funny, and we don't know the demographics of those multiple thousands of likes, right? But for Noah Gragson, though, it's like, look, NASCAR was in a situation 3 years ago with was it Kyle Larson, I believe his name is, and he was on a live stream. This was like during pandemic, so basically like racers were just doing virtual racing, and he was on a live stream and he dropped the N-word. You know what I'm saying? And NASCAR, came down to him. He got suspended. Okay, so that he got his woke charge. He learned, and they're also trying to get away from just Confederate flags being at their racetracks and stuff like that. Like, we know the history of NASCAR and how it wasn't really that inclusive back then, and they've done a good job of trying to be inclusive now, and make the sport more, expand their demographics, right? At the end of the day, bottom line, right? Listen, all these companies that are, wanting to have inclusion and bring in other demographics, like, it sounds good on the surface, and it can be beneficial for the target market. But let's be real, they want to bring in additional revenue to their sport, right? The more they can globalize the sport and make it look more inclusionary, the more revenue, the more ad revenue and stuff like that, more branding. Companies can feel safe with putting their name up with NASCAR, right? But Noah Gragson, I mean, look, you're a public figure. Considering all that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I forgot too, the Bubba Wallace situation of, was there a rope in his garage? You know what I'm saying? Like, that looked like a, you know what I'm saying? So, look, they're trying, and that situation was weird too. Like, till this day, we still don't know what exactly that was, right? But NASCAR, they all rallied around Bubba Wallace. And so for Noah Gragson, as simple as it was just to like a meme that you felt was funny, like, you can't get away with it as a public figure. You know what I'm saying? That's tied to a league like NASCAR. So really just stupid on his part. He's been struggling this Cup Series this season. And now he's found himself not racing, and he's been suspended indefinitely. Look, this is going to be a big discussion on free speech, and this is just a simple meme, you know what I'm saying? Just a simple like. Well, how could he get suspended? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't feel it's a big deal. They still feel it's part of that. I'm not going to attribute. Yeah, you can say NASCAR is being woke and stuff like that. I'm going to say this. For me personally, I didn't like the fact, like, I just didn't like that meme in general. This is just a disgusting meme, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't like it. Whether you didn't care, whatever your position is on George Floyd, I just think a man's dead. Like, let it go. Making jokes and stuff like that is just stupid. And then to like it, you know what I'm saying, and then to be affiliated with NASCAR and considering what they're trying to do is just, come on, bro, read the room. You know what I'm saying? You're costing yourself bags. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to race. You're already struggling. And then he has his apology, right? I mean, you're apologizing because you want to stay. You want to stay with the Cup Series, and you hope that your club keeps you on board for next season, right? But your apology, really, no. Like, if there's a large segment that believes that he wasn't wrong, then you should stick to your stance and be like, oh, this is wrong, I should have been suspended. You know what I'm saying? Instead, he apologized, right? But there's a lot of people who believe that he shouldn't apologize. You know what I'm saying? So, but he wants to race, right? So of course, protect your bag. You want to stay on you want to stay in the Cup Series. You want to stay with your club. Of course, you're gonna apologize, right? A lot of these guys that do this, they're only apologizing to maintain their paycheck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he may still feel the whole George Floyd situation was, he feels George Floyd was in the wrong or whatever it was, right? But see, NASCAR, they don't want to hear that, right? They're really trying to distance themselves from any type of polarized situation like that. They're trying to be inclusionary. So he screwed up and messed the bag up. You know what I'm saying? He can believe whatever he wants to believe. You know what I'm saying? But in this ultra woke society and everything that we live in, like, you're a public figure. You know what I'm saying? Like, your actions, everything, you're under a massive microscope. So yeah, you can freely like things, you can freely say what you want to say, but these private entities will quickly disassociate themselves from you because they don't want their brands to be affiliated with that type of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? The way they see it, and NASCAR doesn't want to cost themselves any money as they're trying to expand their sport and bring in more demographics. So anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Let me know what y'all think about this whole Noah Gragson situation. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.